$5 billion for universal childcare, because we know that when a person doesn't have access to childcare, that's more than likely leading them into getting a negligence case, a case for child neglect or maltreatment or abuse, because they don't have the adequate child care services in place, because they may be working or they may be going to school, or any of those things can be happening and they don't have the child care necessary. So we're fighting to get child care for folks to have, so that they don't risk getting family policing cases or getting involved in the family policing system. We also offer support groups and space for folks or for families to have a space to like vent their frustrations and talk about their experiences with the family policing system in a safe space, in a supportive environment with folks that have the experience and know and can relate to what people have experienced. So the other thing that we're doing is, wow, we're doing so much at Rise. We also just developed a child care survey where we're asking how folks access child care in New York State or New York City. And what we know is that most oftentimes people that are trying to access child care, they have to go through HRA, which is the Human Resources Administration, and that's a long, arduous, and tedious process. Or they have to have an ACS case in order to get access to child care, and then they will get access to child care for up to 5 years. But that is ridiculous to have to be involved with the ACS or family policing system in order to get child care services so that you can work and or go to school or do anything to better yourself. So it's like, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. And what else are we doing at Rise?
Did you talk about the peer parent, your report on peer parent advocates?
So I am not the expert on the peer and the parent advocates, because that is not my work. My work is the organizing work. But what I know about the peer or the peer advocate program is that we train advocates to learn how to deal and work with parents that are involved in the system, so that they have somebody that has experience and know how to navigate the system in order to get through the system and not have it up in their whole life. So we are training advocates in the system. So this is our work that we do within the system, because we at Rise also believe in an outside-in approach as well as an outside-out strategy. So the outside-in is doing our organizing work and working with other organizations, collaborating with other organizations to dismantle the current child welfare or family policing system. And then we have the inside-out strategy where we work with parent advocates, because we know that we have to work within the system right now, because that's what's available. We can't just leave parents out there to just be used and abused and just traumatized. We can't do that. We don't believe in that at Rise, and we have the tools and the resources to give parents what they need, and so that's what we do with our peer advocate program. I said I ain't know about the peer advocate program.